Alright, what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome to a brand new build and video in Forza Horizon 4. This is obviously the Willys Jeep, and we've done the CJ5, we've done quite a few other Jeeps, and now we are going to get to do basically the grandfather of all of them. This is, well, if you're watching this video, you probably already know exactly what this is. The Willys Jeep is very much a icon. It's an icon of history, really. And there's so many things we can do to it that I'm not quite sure where to start. So we could start with an engine swap, 6.2 V8, turbo rally engine, and 7.2 racing engine are all available. I think I'm gonna run the I don't know. See, the 6.2 would be perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced. The Turbo Rally engine would not be a good idea, and the 7. You know what? The 7.2 racing engine, screw it. And then we could turbo the 7.2 racing engine. Oh my god. That already is like that's already going to be like one hell of a recipe, like good grief. Oh my god, look at that wing. It's barely even like a wing. Okay. So you can remove all the gear if you want, but that gear is, like, so cool. Like, I don't want to remove the gear. The gear is part of what makes this thing what it is. Let's see. Snow tires, which is basically, like, again, off-road tires. Let's go to a max width, front and rear, which is not very wide. It's a 215. Max width is a freaking 215. That's silly. That's so narrow. We'll get everything fully built. And I'm not switching out the wheels. There's no reason to switch out the wheels with this thing. Because, I mean, unless you're building one for top speed, oh, God, you can do a drift suspension. Holy crap. We're going to do an off-road suspension because that's what we're using this thing for. But I do want to make a drift build of it now. And let's see. We're going to go with a proper cage because we are going to be taking it, we're going to be taking it out onto the rocks. And, well, really up hills and off mountains and pretty much everywhere. So, race fuel system, ignition, block, let's see, race turbos, race intercooler setup, like, race flywheel. That's going to put us 1,356 horsepower and 1,021 foot-pounds of torque out of a 2,000. Well, dude, that's inside of a 2,127 pound vehicle. That's gonna be ridiculous. That's gonna be so crazy. I wonder if this thing could probably just end up making it up whatever it pleases at that amount of power. I mean, it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and it weighs so little that, honestly, I don't think it'll have any trouble getting up almost whatever it wants. So let's go to, like, we could do, let's do like a 528, because that top speed-wise, that'll put us at 162 miles an hour. But the thing is, we're not really concerned about top speed. We're concerned about this thing's off-roading capability. So we're going to make everything full soft, which could make this one of the most uncontrollable vehicles I've ever driven. But it will be one of the most fun, uncontrollable vehicles I've ever driven. So, that being said, let's see. The front diff is going to be 100% on XL. So is the rear. We'll go with a 50-50 split right now. And I am ready to... Well, I might not be ready to drive this thing. I don't know. We'll see if I'm ready to drive this thing. But regardless, this thing is going to be... This thing is going to, like, tear us to bits. By the way, I put a helmet on because I figured I might need one for the... Oh, my God. I figured I might need one for this. All right. Let's put it in second. Let's do a launch. Oh my god. It's so fast. It is so tremendously fast. This thing is a literal cartoon. It gets up to its top speed like literally like nobody's business. It's so fast. I'm really glad I'm wearing a helmet. That's insane. That is absolutely, that's like ridiculous. On a level of ridiculous that I've never seen before. Alright. Oh. We went a little too far. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spin around and head up these stair steps, which, if the CJ was able to do what it did, I feel like this will be able to do even... Wow, okay. High centered on the first rock. Oh, come on. Bypassed a good bit. We're going to have to try and do that again. I feel like it's lower to the ground than the CJ, and that might be why. Oh, there it goes. Sort of, and not really. The bumper hangs over, like, quite a bit, and the... Oh, God. But yeah, I think that the CJ is still better at getting up, like, harsh obstacles like rocks, but I have a sneaking suspicion this thing is going to be a hill climb monster. We just have to see once we actually, like, get over to a proper hill. Like, for example, this one. Okay, it gets farther than most vehicles would right there. It gets a lot farther than most vehicles would. It gets a lot farther. Hell, it gets a hell of a lot farther than the Grand Cherokee did. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, stop. The momentum is ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can go. Oh, geez. Nope. I wonder if I start out in 6th. I wonder if starting out in 6th would allow me to get up there. Is there somebody down here, like, that wants to go off-roading? He's just sitting there. I can't tell if you want to go off-roading or if you're just sitting there. Alright, so let's back up just a little bit more. Put this guy in 6th gear and launch it. It keeps going. I mean, if it was pointed in the exact right direction, I think there's a good chance it could make it. I think there's a genuine chance of this thing making it up that. Because, again, the Titan is the only thing that's been able to make it up that hill. Now, granted, the Titan did not do it in the snow. The Titan did it in, like, oh, God, in, like, the dead of summer. Hey, oh, Colorado, sweet. Come on! Nope. Still slides off to the left. It's weird still. It, like... Wonder if we give it a little bit more momentum. Problem with giving it a little bit more momentum is, even if you give it more momentum, we still run into that same slipping issue. See, like, and even if you floor it, there's no real way, there's no real, like, place for it to grab traction. And right now, it's just, like, it's just tearing at the ground. See, it's just tearing at the ground until it gets to the point where it can't make it any farther, and then just decides that it's had enough. I'll tell you something, though. That 1,300 horsepower is, convenient. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. It landed on top of the cage. If I could get just a little bit... Nope. I was gonna say, if I get a little bit further, then... Stay left, maybe? Oh, there we go. That works. And I'll just ease it back. Ease it back. Oh, God. Oh, God. It can't seem to see. I guess I can make it farther than the Colorado because he's struggling. Then again, I am in a 1,300 horsepower Willys Jeep, so there's not a lot of things that can hang with this off-road. Oh, that's like the farthest it's been so far. But it's not good enough to get it up that hill. Not quite there, dude. Oh, man. It did okay with the rocks, just, like, I mean, I know that the CJ is better on the rocks, and I feel like I feel like if I did some gearing work to this thing, that it might be able to match the CJ in terms of hill climbing, but I wonder if it's just got so much power that some of it is just getting spun away. Come on. Oh God. Oh. Dig. Come on. Or, well, don't dig. No, don't dig. It just gets to the point where it's so steep that it's not interested in going much farther. It's really not. We might make it up over here, though. Oh, there we go. Grab traction. Like, when it does grab traction, it goes, and it goes really, really well. It just has a little bit of a hard time actually finding traction. Oh. I mean, I like it, though. It's not like oh, okay. Colorado's sticking with me. Yeah, it's definitely not like I don't like the thing. It's more along the lines of the fact that I'm still trying to figure out whether or not it's better than the CJ. You know what I mean? Because the CJ has, like, a much more tire than this thing does. That was a really good little climb. That was a really good little climb. I'm kind of a fan of the fact that I found a little off-roading buddy. That's really cool. Oh, God. Because normally, when I'm off doing these little, like, off-road excursions, normally nobody ends up, like, you know, coming to climb this mountain with me. I think we might have had it on that one. Yeah, iffy. Oh, God. Oh. All right, let's see if he can make it up that. And not make it up right there, but make it up right here. Because this thing seems to have proper trouble with it. Proper trouble with it. If you take the easy way, it'll get around just fine. Oh, God, I didn't mean to go that far. Wow, I didn't realize the mountain just dropped away like that. Will it go up this in reverse? Oh, God, almost. Like, I'm just having fun with this thing now. Because it is really fun. It's hilarious to drive. Mainly because it's so light and it makes so much freaking power. I think at the end of the day, though, it just doesn't have the tire to put all that power down and actually make use of the power. Because the CJ has so much more tire than this little Willys does. It just, like, and you can put a much wider tire on the CJ. That was really stylish, wasn't it? Not, I mean, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure, but it worked. Are you going to not make it up this time? You made it up last time. Oh, God. How about you look at where the vehicle is? Oh, geez, there it is. That was really close to the camera. But no, like, for real, I really enjoy this thing. I'm just not sure if it's the best platform to put 1,300 horsepower through. But if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you all later.